Hello there, Libra. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of April 29th through May the 5th. I have already cleared the deck for your reading, and now I am just putting the final shuffle on. This is a general reading for Libra, so not everything I see here will apply to every single Libra who watches this video. If you find that you would like to have a private reading, or if you would like to have a private Reiki session, all you have to do is check out my website, get my contact information, and contact me, and we can set that up for you quickly. My website is www.amista.info. All right, so let's check out your cards for the week, Libra. Okay, Libra, let's take a peek. First, we're going to start with your environment. An environment is anywhere where you have energy or effort invested. Usually it shows up as home, but not always. Sometimes it could be work, school, etc. What I'm showing, or what I'm seeing in your environment, is that you're in actually a very zen place. You're able to find some quiet time, find some peace, and really do some good reflecting in your environment. I do feel like there are people around you, but I don't feel like they are interfering with your zen. They're being respectful of your zen spot this week, Libras. Next thing that we're looking at talks to me about subconscious leanings. Now, what I'm seeing for you, Libras, subconsciously, is that there is a situation where you are being evaluated, or something you've done is being evaluated, and your subconscious is working on, what are people going to think about that? This could be anything from people evaluating you at work, or evaluating your job performance at work. This could be if you've put in a contract or an offer on a house, people evaluating that. If you've got resumes out to begin work, people could be evaluating that. If you're up for a raise or a promotion, people could be evaluating that. And your subconscious is working on, how can I make sure that whenever I do this thing, that people will see me in the best light possible. Next thing that we have coming up for you, Libras, talks to me about learning style and also communication style. I do feel like there is a lot of information flowing around you this week, and I think it's very free flowing. This may be information that's going back and forth between yourself and colleagues, or yourself and family members. This feels like it's very productive and very happiness making information as well. As far as communication style, this week, it comes up to me that you guys are very radiant, that people are understanding, that you're happy, that you're confident, and that's all coming through and how you, but people are paying attention to you. Next thing we have coming up, Libras, talks to me about work, main themes for work for the week. It looks to me like there's some kind of project going on that has to do with either healing. So you may be in a medical industry or an alternative medicine industry or something like that, or fixing something, whether it's a policy or a program that needs fixing, whether it's a computer application that needs fixing, but there's definitely some healing or some fixing going on whenever it comes to work for you for the week of the 29th. Now, as far as inner work, you're definitely doing some healing here. Some of you, this isn't even so much inner work as much as it's you're doing some healing for something in your body. And so maybe you are doing inner work as far as that goes. Maybe you're doing shamanistic type stuff. Maybe you're doing law of attraction type stuff. So it could be that you're using the inner work to bring healing to your body very literally. And for some of you, this is going to be more about healing your emotions. But I've got a strong impression about healing body, strong enough to surprise me a little bit for you Libras. Now, the next thing that I have coming up talks to me about those things that you stand for, my dears. At least for the main theme during this week, there's some kind of situation where you're just not feeling totally, completely satisfied. I don't feel like you're, going off the deep end, throwing a tizzy fit over this. I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. I do feel like there's something that You're not fully completely satisfied, and I don't think that you're going to accept it since you're not fully and completely satisfied. And so somebody may be giving you a hard time about this. Maybe they're saying, well, why don't you just go with this? This is pretty good. Well, because pretty good isn't really what I'm wanting, especially if you've got a big commitment coming up. So you're defending yourself about waiting for the actual right thing to come along. Next thing we're looking at is how other people perceive you. And they do perceive you as somebody who really is enjoying their life, being very productive with their life, and who is very powerful. And not only powerful for themselves, but also able to share and inspire other people around them. So that's how they're seeing you during this week. And then the next thing that we're looking at is the lesson or experience of the week. This is kind of the pivotal spot. It's sort of the turning point where we start to shift into different energies than what we had in the beginning of the week. Usually this is going to come around Thursday, so Thursday-ish, maybe late Wednesday, maybe early Friday, that part of the week. But what we've got is we have an experience that you are not happy about. Now, before we talked about this, there was an experience where it wasn't just exactly right. This is all out unhappy. All right. So this is, and I don't mean to laugh like it's funny, but like it's ironic that we've got a little bit of discontent. And now we're in this place of this is all out unhappiness that's coming up as your lesson or experience. And so as you're dealing with this unhappiness, um, a couple of things are going on. First of all, there's been some kind of time away from somebody that you care about, and I see that coming to an end. Okay. So this could be if you have a relative that's coming home from college, coming home from jail. I'm getting, for some of you, this is going to be someone coming home from jail or from a halfway house or from maybe a rehab center. So with this unhappiness being right at the same time that somebody is coming home from a place like that, sort of tells me that, there may be trouble with getting everything to just jive. I mean, if this person is coming back from a rehab center and they have a whole different outlook and perspective on life than they had before, and they actually are taking some changes seriously, there's going to be an adjustment period. And so some unhappiness there as this person is coming back and is new things. And so it may be that you're learning new things so that you and your family can kind of reconvene and come back together in a cooperative way with this person who is coming back so that you guys can all be happy together. And then the last thing that shows up towards the end of the week, there is somebody who has been sort of stepping on your toes, so to speak, kind of making decisions that were your decisions to make, that you were the authority on. And so by the end of the week, what I see happening is this person and you are going to go head to head. There's going to be a confrontation. It can't be avoided because this person just won't stop making decisions in your territory where you're supposed to be making decisions. And you're going to have to, I think that, and I'm not telling you what to do. I think you're coming into a situation that just, there's no way around a confrontation with this person. And so you're going to have this confrontation with this person about, hey, this is my place to make these decisions here. And the way this card comes up, I don't think that after you've had this confrontation, which could be a big one, I don't think you'll have to worry about this person trying to usurp your authority anymore. They just kind of basically needed to be told, hey, not going there. All right. So that is what I have coming up for you, Libras. I hope that you find it helpful, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. I'll see you the next time around. Peace out.